This prisoner was incredibly clever. He deliberately cut the prison logo off his clothes. Then, while working, he secretly sharpened a piece of wire until it was as sharp as a needle. Using that makeshift needle, he stitched the cut pattern back onto his uniform so the real prison mark would be hidden. He didn't stop there. He even modified his hat, spraying a fake Nike logo on it. Now his look was so normal that if he got outside, no one would think he was an inmate at first glance. Then he made an even bigger move. While helping a driver inspect a truck's mechanical issue, he quietly measured the distance between two steel beams underneath the truck. Based on that measurement, he built a wooden board that would fit perfectly between them. The plan was simple. He would lie on top of that board and hide under the truck. A few days later, the driver came back for another delivery. This was his best chance. While cargo was being unloaded and the engine noise echoed loudly, Jamie used the sound as cover, quickly grabbed the board, and rolled under the truck. He wedged the board between the steel beams and hid on top of it. He was concealed so perfectly that no one noticed him during inspection, and just like that, Jamie escaped prison. The truck drove far away. Later, when the driver stopped to use the bathroom, Jamie seized the moment and quietly slid out from under the truck. He stayed in a blind spot the entire time where the driver could never see him. The driver got back in and kept driving, completely unaware that a prisoner had escaped with his truck. After a while, Jamie took off his prison uniform and hitchhiked until he reached the area where his ex-wife lived. From a distance, he saw his daughter riding a bicycle. He wanted to run over and hug her, but he just stood there watching. He was too afraid that getting close would get him caught. That night, news spread across the entire state that Jamie had escaped. He called an old friend for help, asking him to help get him out of the country, but the friend immediately distanced himself and hung up. At that same moment, Jamie spotted a police car. He thought they were there for him, so he ran into a nearby toy store. And sure enough, the police car pulled in too. Jamie acted like he was just shopping, then quietly slipped away from everyone's view and rushed into the supermarket restroom. There, he found a path leading to the roof. Jamie was no amateur. He had committed dozens of robberies before, and it didn't take him long to understand the building's layout. The roof was huge, and he found the perfect hiding place. First, he located the manager's office by tracing the vents. Then, after everyone closed the store and left, Jamie slowly climbed back down from above. Movement inside was limited, but the advantage was that everything he needed was nearby: food, water, supplies. There was just one problem. Cameras on the ceiling covered every product area. If he touched anything, he'd be seen. Jamie tried again and again, but every attempt risked exposing him. In the end, to survive, he had to eat jars of baby food. Meanwhile, his story was all over the news. The case had become so huge that everyone was talking about it. No one could understand how he escaped. It was like he vanished into thin air. Even the police were confused. Some people started calling him a genius, like he was some kind of mastermind. But only Jamie knew the truth. He had to stay hidden and stay patient. Outside, police officers were everywhere, waiting to catch him. So he climbed back onto the roof and spent the entire day lying low.